All right, we're back. Hopefully, I inserted copyright-free music through Game Chops, so thank you, Game Chops. But a little unfortunate. Can't just listen to whatever we want. Gotta play by the rules. But I'm back. I'm gonna snack and see if I can make sure I see everyone's chats. Sometimes it gets a little weird. Ooh, can you guys at least chat? Let's see. I mean, I swear that using obscure game tracks are sometimes free game for background audio. That's kind of what Game Chops does. Gets a little weird. It's unfortunate. But yeah, sorry about the interruption, everybody. My video was flagged. I was playing a game, you know, wasn't too sure if it was going to do it or not. It can be a little dicey of what actually is on the terms and what's against the terms. I felt like me taking off the monetization end would have made it okay, but I guess that wasn't good enough, so really got ripped. So for those who are seeing me on YouTube, can you please put something on in the chat so I can make sure that it is there? I see you there though, Tippy Top. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. At least I could see. I'm kind of worried, but sometimes I know when streams are abruptly ended. That what you gonna call it? My OBS won't quite pick up the comments, which will kind of sucks. So I want to make sure that the YouTube is actually showing, because if I got flagged in a different way and it's not showing up, that would suck. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not even seeing myself on my own live unless refreshing. Don't like that. If you're streaming again, it hasn't shown up on YouTube for me. Ooh, I don't like that. What the heck? It's saying it's an excellent stream. Excellent, why is it showing up as unlisted? I don't know why. Give me a minute here, everybody. Done. Save. No. There it is. That's why. It got defaulted to unlisted. That's weird. All right. Hopefully that fixed it. Hmm. Hey, Luke, how's it going? Ran into some issues just trying to figure out things and make sure that they're running smoothly. That's such a bummer. Yeah, it's all good now. They're there, but what I feared about my OBS not picking up their chat is true. So now I have to like have the chat showing up in a different way, and kind of feel like it's unnecessary. But you know, whatever. As long as I could see them, they could see me. It's working. They could throw their fit about the copyright music, but at least I can play some copyright-free music and still be streaming. At least it didn't like flag it and take down anything else that I was working on. All right. So now with my requests, I'm doing Kiwi's request for Jennifer in the power armor. Once I'm done with that, I'll be jumping to Tippy Tops, then Tiki's, then Lady Gaz, and then anyone else that throws in requests. I'll make sure I hit them up. I'll be doing full renders of these later on. Sometimes it could take some time. Sometimes it goes by, sometimes it'll be quick. Sometimes it'll take a while, but I'll get to them. I promise. I see you're doing requests. Can I give you one about Genghis Khan? Yeah, if you have an image for it, feel free to jump in the Discord. I got an art section open up for everyone to kind of jump in there and like throw the requests. Or if it's just through the comments, I can write it down and make sure I get to your request. All right. Anyways, my request would be this Genghis Khan sleeping laying down with a human kid fully hidden inside the pouch. Probably with some blankets too. All right. I don't have an image popping up unless it's only on... Oh, wait, or did you send it somewhere else? Copyright strike speed run. That's crazy. I just... You're too quick with that. Very nice, Tiki. Oh, that was good. All right. Let's see if I can see if... Yeah, I'm not seeing it pop up. Is this image? Oh, or you're just describing it. Never mind. I thought you uploaded a picture or something. Would be this Genghis Khan sleeping laying down. Okay, for sure. For sure. I got you, Luke. You're in the queue. Let's let you know. I'll get to it when I can. And I'm not doing full renders tonight, but it'll be something I can work on while I go throughout my day-to-day stuff, giving me projects and whatnot. Do you like my meme? I love it. It was very good. All right, let me finish off this power armor. Man, I feel like so... Oh, wait, there you go. YouTube's chat's popping up. Nice. Hold up. I'm just catching up with chat. Bad bitch blasting. Yeah, you violated the laws of YouTube and its CEOs. What do you say in your defense? Send me... I refuse. Then you will pay with your blood. Yeah, at least these songs are copyright free, yet still hold, some semblance of nostalgia and fun and whims. All right. Hmm. YouTube's watching me like a hawk now, huh? Also, YouTube streaming suddenly got real bad. What do you mean? Or just in general, YouTube streaming? Or something that currently just happened? It'd be weird. All right, I'm just gonna do the upper half for Jennifer. I'll work on all of it later on, but something like this. Probably just give her a gun instead of the thumbs up for now, but I don't want to have to look up the laser rifle or something. A pretty fire. I love it. She would be so stoked to be rocking the power armor too. What'd you say? Chat isn't showing up on live stream, is it not? I appreciate that, Stony. It definitely has to be with how fast I got rid of it and popped it back up. Damn, lame. Yeah, and popping it in and out again is not doing anything. Is there a way to like reset it? Okay. Hmm. All right, did it work now? Hopefully it did. Can't see if that's working or not. Oh, yeah, look. Right when Fig's talking about some juicy content. Yep, there we go. Baddest motherfucker who ever rock power armor on my screen. I agree. I do agree. Yeah, I'll clean this up, but that's where I'll end it for right now so I can get to these other requests. Shrink. Save. All right. Next request was Tippy Tops Tadpole. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. All right. This still. Oh. All right. I'm officially making my request for the Mario Ho. Would it be Mario O? Wait, Mario Ho? No. Luke and then Stony. Oh. Because it's Ho O, right? Wouldn't it be Mario, but then the dash O? No. I don't know. Anyway. All right, I'm going to get Tippy Tops. Tiki, what'd you want me to do? Oh, yeah, BMO. Terminator BMO. All right, I got that after. Then Lady Ga sent the monster. I'm so sorry. I'm taking forever to get to these. I got you guys. My bad. All right. Hmm. Mari Ho. Ah. All right. Tippy Tops Tadpole. It's 2:30 a.m. for me. Looks like this character has actual like frog-like fingers. So I may do my best to kind of capture that aspect. I just saw she's got a tail. I didn't catch that the first time. Hmm. Mm. I'll have to fix that proportion later. Well, kind of. Actually, not too bad. I'll leave it for now. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I was gonna like do jumping in a puddle. Stuff like that. But yeah, that's hopefully you're still around to see it there. Tippy top. Hopefully you like what you see. Hopefully it looks good enough for you. But I think that's where I'm gonna wrap this one up. I do like the way it looks. This is a neat character. And I'll clean it up and color it and all that stuff later on. There we go. I think it turned out really well. Samurai Yoshi. Oh no, I didn't even see. My bad. Behemoton. If you're still there, I got you. Samurai Yoshi. Oops. All right. Just shrink it down. I don't know if Tippy Top got to see it. Next, I got Tiki's request. BMO, but as Terminator. He's got a Polaroid picture of Finn. He's gonna be like, "Have you seen this boy?" It's the T BMO. There we go. A broken, shattered screen with the T-100's face behind it. Or just whatever Terminator it is. Have you seen this boy talking about Finn? That one will be a cool one to full render too. Got to get a good way to make sure that eye glows. All right, Lady Ga, I am so sorry taking forever to get to yours. We're finally here. You have a really cool looking Pokemon. Pyrosuchus. The Pyrosuchus. That is a fire name for it. A fire dragon type. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but if you were still in the chat, by any chance, did you want me to go for like the look exactly, or did you want me to I'd have to translate that. Wait, can I? Nope. Wait, does YouTube already translate it for me over here? Hello, yeah, it does. Nice. How's it going, Primer? But yeah, if you were still in the chat, I'd ask if you want me to give it more of a Pokemon look, or if I should go for the exact look of what you sent me. I'm gonna kind of go for somewhere in the middle, maybe. We'll see. Fingers crossed it goes well. This is a very elegant design. Just don't want to do it. I don't want to discredit it, you know? I don't want to not do it, give it justice. Uh-oh. No. There we go. But yes, hello, Primer. Oh crap, I moved my thing over it again. There we go, that's a good spot. Hmm. Stony. We're getting the Stony lore tonight. What happened? What's the big change? I may head out though because it's quite late here. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. Don't worry, I'll make sure when I get that fully rendered, I'll make sure to let you know. Hopefully you see it. You're still in the Discord, right? Or if you're not, I can make sure I send it to you via the messages on Twitch. And thanks for hanging out. Absolutely. It's always nice to see some of the reoccurring faces or names. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, tomorrow I will be starting off Bioshock 1 for the very first time. Hopefully I don't have to worry about any copyright strikes there, right? There's actually something else I wanted to do with this stance, and I want to just copy it verbatim, so I'm going to kind of spin him around. I'm going to kind of speed this up here. There's a lot of details to capture in this design, like I said, and I will still do full renders of everything, so don't worry, guys. But I do want to make sure I get to pretty much everyone that gave me requests tonight. And I apologize to anybody's requests that I may have missed. I get really deep into the drawings, deep into the thoughts, deep into the chat. So if I've missed a request, if you'd like to request something later and I miss it completely, always feel free to hit up that Discord. I'll definitely be checking them out, checking out requests I get in there. I try to get to all of them. Hmm. Realize it's gonna be hard to get that tail showing anything if I have it whipped around. I still like the whip around look. I just gotta remember this is like a Spino, so. All right, that's all I'm gonna hit for this one, so I can get to the other ones. But I think it turned out pretty well. It is a big boy with a lot of details. I'll make sure I get the full render, and if you're still in the Discord, I'll make sure to send it your way so you can see the full thing. That's fine right there. All right, next on the list was... Whose was this one? This is Lady Gaz. Luke's. What was Luke's? Luke. What did Luke want? Luke wanted the Genghis Kong with the kid sleeping in the pouch, yeah? Was the Genghis Kong sleeping too? I don't remember. I should have wrote it down. All right. Something like that. Still there? All right, sweet. Did you want the Genghis Kong sleeping as well? Or just the kid sleeping? Or Just inside the pouch. Okay, it's asleep too. All right, cool, cool. Mm. My whole man, are these supposed to be ears or are they supposed to be horns or a mix of the two? I never really paid attention to Kangaskhan. I always liked the design, but I never really focused on some of its other aspects, you know? I think I made the same comment when I drew all the Pokemon blindly. I don't remember if it was a horn or an ear. Looks like to be like an ear. But what a interesting shape. I would like to be sleep 2 and the kid wouldn't be visible, just fully inside the pouch. Visible. Wouldn't be visible. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna have the kid like kind of hanging out like a baby Kangaskhan would be, but if that's not what you want, we could look into seeing what I can get. What is this? No, I mean like fully hidden. Sorry if I get that confused. So we can't tell if there's a kid hidden in there or not? Just realized his eye looks a little more like happy than sleeping. Because my vision, because it'd have to be sleeping on its back or like sitting down. I found a picture of like a Kangaskhan kind of like sitting down sleeping. And then my vision was going to be the kid like right there, but okay. All right, that works. this further back. What's Raytel? Something like that. Head feeling quite funny, so chilling on Twitch. Wait, what? Head's feeling quite. Wait, who is this? Feces. Also, don't forget about the blanket. Oh yeah. By the way, I want to look. Okay. Yeah. Do you want the Genghis Kong having a blanket? Okay. There, I got it holding a blanket that's kind of covering one of the feet, or one of the legs, kind of sort of dragged up its body, and kind of chilling right up to its face. There you go. It'll look better once I fully render that one. To be honest, I'm wondering if you can make it say so that says the kid's legs are bulging. Wait, I'm wondering if you can make it so that say the kid's legs are bulging more, like the kid is stretching or something. Oh. Yeah, we can see something. Let me try something. This. Hold up. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to capture that. I'm trying to think of how I could do that in my head. Let me see something here. Every time I think about it, it's like roadkill or something, you know, like got flattened out. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let me try something again. Something like that. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. I might have to go back to the drawing board and figure something better out when it comes to that when I fully render it. But for right now, I think that's what I got. Luke Crater. If you're not already not in the Discord, I will post it there when I do finish it off. If not, I hopefully catch you around when I'm finished with it, and I could like tag your name or something. Stony, what did Stony ask for? Stony asked for the Mario. Oh, would you like to learn about the being of the world according to Greek mythology? Don't worry about butchering names there. Difficult for sometimes too. I wouldn't judge, and I won't take long. Would you like to learn about being of the world according to Greek mythology? Sure. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Luke. I gotta draw a quick Mario Oho since I jokingly drew Luigi. Uh, It's the Super Mario Pokemon. This is what happens when Mario accidentally eats the Ho-Oh feather, right? At first, there was chaos, from whom arose was the will to live. Gaia, who was the earth, and Tartarus, who was the abyss of hell, Nyx, who was the night, and lastly, Erebus, who was darkness and the void. Keep spitting. Keep spitting. Facts. Fired. There we go. Stony, hopefully you're seeing it. Mario Oh. We'll go right next to Luigi. Oh, hold on. I didn't know you could draw. Can you draw a Psyduck in a Waluigi outfit? What the heck? Hopefully you're still here, Shisui. I'll get your request. Why am I doing all these things? Oh, that's funny. Where is the request? There it is. Shisui. Road said, little bird feet. Oh yeah, I got you. You're still here. All right, good. I've been missing a lot of people's comments just because I'm so focused. My bad. But yeah, I got you. Psyduck with a little draw you Psyduck in a Waluigi outfit with little bird feet. Got you. You're in the queue. I'm sorry that there's still some people in here that I have to get to their request, but I'll absolutely. But this one's different. This one's just a Psyduck in a Waluigi outfit. Let me get back to my Mario and shrink him down, put him off to the side. Sony, okay, I'm feeling sleepy, so I'm heading off to bed. Thanks for doing my request, Adam. Absolutely, Kiwi or Stony. I'm happy I was able to help you out and get that done. I look forward to the full render of those two. Honestly, maybe I might just include the Psyduck one in there just to be for laughs with the final rendition once I'm done with all that. All right, that moves me on to a request that somebody who stopped by briefly just dropped, and I don't know if they knew that I logged it, but I'm still gonna do it because I'm gonna be a man of my word. And they asked for a Samurai Yoshi. A lot of Nintendo love today, huh? All right, then we have Nyx and Cerberus had Hemera, who was day, and Aether, the air. Gaia made herself husbands, Pontus and Uranus. Gaia and Uranus then had the three Cyclops and hundred handers and the 12 Titans. I've never heard hundred handers. And the 12 Titans. Alright, I'm gonna do Yoshi Samurai, then I'll do Psyduck Waluigi. And I might wrap that up for requests then. But if somebody comes in here asking for one, I'm not gonna... Well, we'll see what the request is. I'll probably just write it down and get to it later. But, you know, we're gonna do... We did a lot. Today was a lot of requests. I'm very happy with the turnout. I think it did help that I wasn't stuck rendering a bunch of them. As fun as that is, it does take quite the amount of time. I gotta stop making these things so huge. You know what's funny is samurais have the masks, right? What if there was one that just taking accountability how big Yoshi's face is? Well, I gotta do it now, right? Alright. Well, for Yoshi. Gaia. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Gaia and Pontus had the old man of the sea, Eurbia, Thomas, who was Wonder, and Fuckery, Fuckeries and Cento. Uranus thought the Cyclops and hundred handers were hideous, so he flung them into Tartarus. Ooh. Hold up. I'm looking up hundred-handers. Oh my goodness, what the... I've never heard of this being. What? Yo, what was he? Yeah, what? And so he had like 100 hands, right? What the... He was very handy. Dude, what a crazy... Yeah, I'd fling that motherfucker into Tartarus too. Shit. Why have I never heard of this guy? Not that I'm like a crazy savant when it comes to Greek mythology, but sometimes I like to think that I'm a crazy savant when it comes to Greek mythology. Not really. I just like to think that I'm well versed in it. Very surprising of a character that looked like that. Slipped my radar. Gaia was horrified by Uranus's actions, so she sent Cronus, the youngest of the Titans, to ambush Uranus. And so Cronus castrated Uranus and flung his members behind himself directly into the sea. We got Uranus's bulls in the sea? Never knew that. Alright, almost done with Yoshi. And then I'll jump right onto the other one. The other request. Alright, there's Yoshi as a samurai. Next, I will be doing Shishui's request. And that is Psyduck in a Waluigi outfit. The blood of Uranus fell onto the earth, and from it came the giants, and Meliade nymphs, and the three Furies. The members of Uranus dissolved into sea foam that soon foamed into the goddess Aphrodite. Wasn't Aphrodite one of Zeus's children? Am I wrong? What? Or at least one of Cronus's children. That's what I always thought. Savant, I am not. The Titan had multiple children, but most importantly were Oceanus and Tethys, who had the ocean nymphs and every river which flowed on the earth. And then there were Kronos and his sister wife, named Rhea. Hmm. All right. I want Psyduck's little hairs to be poking through still, though. I feel like it's only fitting. I was gonna do Psyduck's mouth closed, but I feel like it's way too fitting that he'd be like, "Wah, Psyduck, wah." I messed up though. He's got to have his arms up on his head. Now he's really confused. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Dude, this is mass confusion. This is a confusion on a whole nother level. Possibly the most dangerous Psyduck to walk the Pokemon world. Country balls. Do country balls. What's country balls? Let's see. Kronos and Rhea had Hestia, Pluton, who was also called Hades, Poseidon and Hera, Demeter, Zeus, and Zeus. Zeus and Hera bore Hephaestus and Ares, Lithia, and then Hebe, but Zeus also had several affairs. We know about that. Heracles. And Kratos, if you want to call it, if you want to jump down to the fun stuff, but I know that's not technical. There we go, Waluigi, or Psyduck dressed as Waluigi. What am I doing? What's country balls? Is that an actual thing, or is that just you just trolling? Thank you. Oh, wait. Do country balls. The balls of the country. Okay, I'm familiar with this. Somewhat. Well, do you have a specific country you wanted me to do for you? When I'll render it, it'll look better once it's rendered, but I think it still looks pretty fantastic, you know? I gotta do a bonus one for Mr. Hillerther. Hopefully you can tell me how you go about saying your name there. But you gave me somebody I never knew before. And that was Hunter Handers. What the heck? Did they have his name here? Hecatontric Cherries? What? How is that pronounced? Hecaton cherries. It's a hecaton of cherries? Or centimanes? Centimanes? Hecaton Kyries. Oh, Hecaton Kyries sounds way cooler. It's a hecaton of Kyries. Zeus had an affair with Leto, and they had Artemis and Apollo. With the nymph Metis, he had Athena, and with the daughter of Atlas, named Maia, he had the god Hermes. With Eurynomé, he had the three graces. Eurynomé. Bonus one. Well, I'm gonna let you spiel your spiel, Mr. Goodman, Mr. Hurler. But I'm gonna quickly do your well, do what you taught me. So it's not really a request. It's just one of the things I saw, and I was curious about. 100 handers. And once you're done with your letting me know all that information, I'm gonna end the stream because it's getting late for me. Maybe I should start small and work big, right? What's kind of interesting about this character here is like you kind of can just do whatever. We'll make him look mean because he got tossed into Tartarus for looking ugly. Thanks for drawing the side dog. Absolutely, I got you, man. Ship. What's up? Oh shit. Shit. What's up, Ness? How's it going, Nelly? Hey, Grieva, thank you. Just saw that you sent me something. Appreciate you. I don't even know what that is, but I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Zeus had with the Titaness named Mnemosyne, the 9 muses, and the muse Mepomene had 3 daughters named Agalope, Thalexipia, and Pisone, and these 3 daughters were known as the Sirens. The one I couldn't say, I felt like I've heard that one before, for sure. Because I've also, I ain't gonna front, most of my Greek mythology knowledge comes from God of War / Hades, and other things as well, movies and whatnot. But for the most part, I would say Hades and God of War. And I know those are, not to be taken as the actual history, but still interesting to see the names and how they've been twisted and changed and all this and that. Maybe I should make all the hands open so that they're more readable instead of any closed fists. This dude's got like crazy amount of hands, guys. And here's a bonus. The River of Styx, daughter of Oceanus and Tethys, married Pallas, son of the Titan Creus and Erebia, and they had Bia, Nike, Zelus, and Kratos. Oh, yes, Kratos is an actual Greek deity. What? God of War Zeus, the father of Kratos, I think, and according to the library, Zeus did sleep with his mother, Styx, but that only resulted in Persephone, who otherwise is the daughter of Demeter. Okay. I know we have, because if going the Hades route, we have Zagreus and Millinoe, which I do believe. Actually, I'm not sure if Millinoe is, but I know Zagreus is, right? Or is it the other way around? One of them is real, one of them is not real. I forgot what that is, or if they are. Man, that was a minute ago since I looked that up. Like, I think they both exist. Maybe it was Millinoe. It was not technically a deity, but was highly exalted or something like that within Greek mythology. I forgot exactly how it goes. Zagreus and Millinoe are both in Greek mythology, but both of them were the children of Persephone and Zeus in Greek myth. And Zagreus reincarnated into the god Dionysus after Hera had him. Damn. That's brutal. That's bogus. My poor boy. My poor boy Zagreus. Thank you. Thank you for elaborating, though. And diving deeper for me. So, yeah, thank you for answering my questions about that. Yo, Mia. What's up? Hades and Persephone do have a daughter named Macaria, meaning the Blessed Maiden, and she is presumably the goddess of peaceful death. So if Hades ill ever happens, Hades 3 ever happens, maybe, and maybe so. So if Hades 3 ever happens, maybe Macaria will be the protagonist. That'd be cool. Although I was really hoping if they do Hades 3, it would be like a cool way to do bring multiplayer into the world of Hades, the game at least, and then like have. I mean, yeah, you could still do Macaria, or however you say that, Macarena. But at least as make it multiplayer. May have somebody play Zagreus and the other person play Milanoe, and if there's 3 people that are in the doing it together, then add Macaria. That would be fire. All right, there's 100 handers. As creepy as can be. Definitely add more arms, but I feel like it's a decent amount for right now. What I should have done, though, see a little hands in his eyeballs now. Thanks for being patient with me and listening to Greek mythology. I really appreciate it a lot because I do a lot of research on it because it's kind of my special interest. Hey, Greek mythology is cool as hell, so it's an awesome interest. And the actual Greek mythology is really crazy. It's crazy to also see just how much these games, movies, television, all of them stretch the truth behind the Greek mythology, the actual lore, or the actual belief, whatever you want to call it. They take the historical aspects and how far they bend and twist it, which is still cool. Like, it's interesting to see like what they're changing, what they're adding. The names that still exist. Didn't know Kratos was actually in there. That's cool. But yeah, it's a big lore for sure. Also, Zeus set the 100 handers free of it. It makes you feel better. No, send this freak back to Tartarus. I'm joking. He's crazy. Oh, that's funny though. What I should do is should have really like stressed how many hands and like really change some aspects. Like the eyeball was a cool thing to do, but then also I was like, man, we could make this guy have longer earlobes, and those earlobes can be hands. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. No, it was a very interesting design too, or like, yeah, just yeah, design. Very interesting for sure. Oop. His tongue should come out, and his tongue should be nothing but another hand. Yo, that's crazy. No, I really appreciate you dropping all the Greek mythology lore. It's really cool. It's an awesome interest you have there. And yeah. Always down to hear more. But as of right now, I do need to be wrapping this up because it is late. It's past me bedtime. Oh no, not as more people funnel in. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, I'm sorry. However, if you guys do have requests for art, Discord's open. If you ever want to just pop in there and ask for requests, I was just doing sketches today, but most of all of these sketches I did today, I'll do full renders, and throughout the week as I'm just going by, I'll just start to drop them as I complete them in the Discord. Yeah, I apologize. I'm sorry. But thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate it. But yeah, if you do really want to request something and hope to see me do it, feel free. Discord's open for everybody. Or if you want to tell me what it is, I'll write it down and eventually get back to it. And once I finish it, if you ever catch me on, or if you do jump into Discord, I can complete it out for you. But yeah. Had a lot of fun. This was a great turnout today. Fantastic turnout. We did a lot. How many did we do? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17. Or it'll be 17. All right, because one of them is just the queue of people who jumped in here. 17 were filled out requests. We did good. Well, technically it's 16 because I forgot one of them is a two-parter thingy that I was doing for one of them. I'm also an artist myself. Nice. Do you stream art on Discord or not on Twitch as well? Nice. You have a Discord? For sure. Well, I look forward to... Did you jump in here? Let's see. No? Yes? No? Maybe so? If not, I'll give you a follow back there. Gotcha. Well, hopefully I catch you on one of these days and I can request something, you know? With that being said, I will be taking my leave. It's late. Appreciate you all. So that being said, keep being amazing, keep being awesome, keep catching W's, y'all. I shall see you guys next time. Peace. Or tomorrow, we'll be playing BioShock, starting from the beginning, doing all the BioShock games. Peace out.